Stream Elements said Ye Olde Nerdcast is now live. Streaming Fallout New Vegas, rounding the bases in Fallout New Vegas.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill... Oh man, I thought it was Saturday for a second, but it's Friday. Pretty chill Friday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Man, I felt...
Joiker said yo.
Yo, what's up, Joe? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I heard some pretty distressing news about your family, I think, so I hope everything is okay.
The dude Vince said finishing something in Eve and going back to Fallout 76.
Yo, what's up, Vince? How are you doing tonight?
Lulu Deadly said I beat him here.
That's not what the chat says.
Joyker said it's been rough.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you and yours. I hope everything turns out for the better, or at least as best as it can, given the circumstances. Cats are up to some shit. But yeah, I hope everything works out as best as it can.
Lulu Deadly said yeah, but that's what the viewer log says, and since I'm a mod, I can see it nah.
I didn't even know that. Wait, viewer log. I didn't even know this was such a thing that exists. Well, I don't know if there's any kind of prize that you can get for beating him to the stream.
Deadly said I can see who is watching.
Oh yeah. I never look at that. I never look at that. In fact, I don't even only on rare occasions will I ever look at like my viewers number. Usually after like a raid or something, but stuff I just don't want to stress myself with. You know, when I first started streaming, that was actually something that
Lulu Deadly said I never look either, but I can.
But you can. It's the access to the power. It's not the power. I used to
Lulu
at first
said, and it has my back.
When I first started streaming, I was a little bit concerned about like, okay, I gotta get my viewer numbers up. How can I get my viewer numbers up? And then after a while, I was just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun. And then I switched onto that track and then never went back. I think that's the difference between like just a casual streamer and like a professional content creator. Doing everything you can to make sure that your content is algorithmically friendly, making sure that you're tailoring your content to twisting all the right knobs and dials so that it gets in front of as many people's eyes as possible. That's just never been something I was ever interested in.
Lulu Deadly said, yeah, I don't want to know who is just hate watching me, so I don't look.
I don't know if I have hate watchers, that would be very interesting. That'd be a very interesting thing to discover, I guess. But yeah, I just at a certain point I just kind of before I actually had like regulars that I could interact with, I just kind of looked at it as, all right, well, I guess I'm just solo podcasting for tonight. Oh man. Tomorrow. I had my interview today, the preliminary interview, I guess the screening with
Lulu Deadly said you are too precious to have hate watchers.
Oh, that's no such thing. Everybody's got hate. Everybody's got haters somewhere. Everybody's got haters
Lulu
somewhere.
Deadly said hell yeah interview.
But it was interesting. It went well. The company is certainly interesting. But me and the guy started talking about the Bills game tomorrow because I was telling him how nervous I was about it. So that's going to be a big thing tomorrow. Big deal. I think it's the first game of the day. I don't like our odds.
Said don't feel bad. There's a YouTuber Eve watched forever that has 1.5 million subs on YouTube, but currently has 8 viewers on Twitch.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. That's how it happens.
The early game.
The early game. Yeah. I guess 3:30 my time. They really fucked us on this one, man. They really fucked us. Like, we're on a short week. We gotta fly to Denver, who is coming off of a bye. So not only did Denver have the bye, but we're on a short week. We got the shit beat out of us by Jacksonville, so we've got a ton of injuries we're dealing with, and we gotta play at a mile above sea level, where the oxygen gets thin. Like,
Lulu Deadly said
everything is stacked against us tomorrow. Everything. Not a single thing in our favor. Except
Lulu Deadly said say that again.
Say what again?
Lulu Deadly asks beat by who?
I mean, we beat Jacksonville, the Jags. We won, but it came at a price. It came at a cost. We lost.
Lulu Deadly said Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. We beat them, but we lost probably our best receiver to a blown ACL.
Lulu Deadly said, "Oh okay, oh okay."
He blew out his ACL. We lost somebody else to an injury too, but I can't remember who. I think we lost 2 receivers that game. We lost actually, yeah, it was 2 receivers.
Lulu Deadly said yes, Jax peeps don't know what wins feel like.
They're a pretty good team this year though. I mean, this was a playoff game and they took us to the wire on it. So they're a good team this year. And they're going to be a better team next year. It's a little crazy. But we lost our top 2 wide receivers in that game to blown ACLs. So it's got to be rough tomorrow.
Jacksonville was terrible last year, so this year was a massive improvement.
Yeah, exactly. They were awful last year, but like they're a totally different team now. They're a totally different team. Like they don't really do anything super. They're not really super awesome at any one thing in particular. They just do everything very, very well. And if you get caught slipping, they're gonna beat you. And they almost caught us. Well, they didn't really catch us slipping. We just have a lot of injuries. We have a lot of injuries we had to overcome somehow. And we have Josh Allen. And if you have Josh Allen, then you're going to find a way to overcome whatever deficit you have.
The dude Vince said, and they did most of it without Travis Hunter, who they say they will want to have played both sides.
Yeah, they may change that. They may change the idea of that as he gets a little older. It may, I mean, he's great in both positions. At some point, they're going to be like, it's too much to have you on the field this often when we absolutely need you at either DB or at wide receiver. Like, we're going to need you critically at one of these positions more than the other. So we're just going to keep you there and just draft a guy. You can play backup, you know, if we end up in a situation like the Bills and you know, we're going into this game, I think we may have elevated Curtis Samuel, but before we elevated Curtis Samuel, we only had 3 healthy wide receivers on the roster. And one of...
Lulu Deadly said Jacksonville is always a mess. We bought the team ourselves, like the community. We literally had bake sales to afford an NFL team. We love them, but we know we are the Sandlot of football.
I don't know who.
Kite F7G said stopped by to say what's up.
I don't know who.
Going out in the cold night now, Blay.
Yo, what's up, Kite? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Going out in the cold night. Bundle up, stay warm. But I don't know who the owner of the Jags are. That's not like a community-owned team the way the Packers are, is it? But
The dude Vince said Shahid Khan.
Right, Khan, the AEW dude, or at least the father of the AEW dude. Speaking of which, AEW is coming to Austin, I think, next week or the week after next.
Said yeah, they couldn't afford it. The dude Vince said Tony, his son, owns AEW.
Yeah. A couple of friends of mine work for the production crew on AEW, so whenever they come to Austin, I always go see them for free. I'll have to see if I can go see him next week or the week after
Lulu
next.
Deadly said that's why Panthers got the jump on us.
Let me see when the AEW is actually going to be here.
Lulu Deadly said so to get the second slot the community chipped in.
I mean, I've said this before. I think all the NFL teams should be owned by their respective cities.
The dude Vince said Khan bought the team around 2011. I don't remember who the original owner was.
January 28th.
Lulu Deadly said so we don't own our team, but we paid for it.
So it's the Wednesday after next Wednesday. Wait, what does that mean? You don't own the team, but you paid for it? What does that mean? You guys raised money, and who did you give the money to? Like, where'd the money go?
Lulu Deadly said the person who was buying it.
Wait, you guys, wait, hold on a second. This doesn't
Lulu Deadly said, and to the stadium rebuild.
Wait, so this doesn't sound right. Jacksonville raised money and gave it to Khan?
The dude Vince said, I think she is referring to the OG owner in 1995.
In order to establish the franchise is what you're talking about. You know, I don't know the origin. I really do not know the origin of Jacksonville as a franchise in the NFL. Because I never really cared. Never really cared to know. Jacksonville or Carolina. I kind of associate those two teams. In 1989, the Prospective Ownership Group.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, what's up, Lisp? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight? In 1989, the Prospective Ownership Group Touchdown Jacksonville was organized with the intention of bringing an NFL franchise to Jacksonville. In 1991, the NFL announced plans to add 2 expansion teams. 94, Touchdown Jacksonville announced a bid for a team, and Jacksonville was ultimately chosen as one of the 5 finalists, along with Charlotte, St. Louis, Baltimore, and Memphis. Charlotte was awarded the first franchise, which would become the Carolina Panthers. In 93, the decision for selecting a second expansion was delayed a month. Okay.
Lulu Deadly said yes. The origin. And we did a full remodel of the Gator Bowl Stadium, and then they almost denied us because it didn't have enough bathrooms for the mid-90s code. So Alltel, basically Verizon at the time, built new bathrooms. They changed the name to Alltel Stadium. Lulu Deadly said that's so fucked up. Lulu Deadly said Gator Bowl was iconic.
So it was this ownership group, Touchdown Jacksonville. The group initially included future Florida Governor Jeb Bush, Jacksonville developer Tom Petway.
Said fairly well, but my rotator cuff is being a PETA if my ass was my arm.
What? What? PETA? My ass was my arm. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like you're having a bad time with your rotator cuff. So I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds shitty. Whatever being a PETA if my ass was my arm means. In 1991, they developed plans in So was it this Touchdown Jacksonville group that like was taking money from people? Were they organizing fundraising events for this?
Lulu Deadly said I think so.
That sounds shitty. That sounds like a scam. Why the fuck would Jeb Bush and this developer Tom Petway and the shoe magnate Wayne Weaver, why would they be fucking fundraising? I'm sure they had plenty of money amongst the three of them. And they probably knew plenty other wealthy people they could get money for. Why are they raising money from citizens?
The dude Vince said a lot of teams start with ownership groups like that, but not usually with fundraised money.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, ownership groups are normal. That's not a weird thing. Now you see, Vince, this is one of those topics that you may want to do for your YouTube channel.
Lulu Dudley said
the
I was
history
in
of
middle school, so the details are a bit hazy. There were 2 slots. We didn't bid enough for slot 1, that's Panthers. We could have just let a Bud War from the elites for slot 2, but the community wanted the team so bad we joined the battle.
You should do a history of Touchdown Jacksonville. Do some research, do a deep dive, figure out if they actually took money from citizens.
Said that could be interesting.
If they took money from citizens of Duval County and just gave it to billionaires with just sight unseen, no strings attached. I guess they wouldn't have been billionaires at the time, just multimillionaires.
The dude Vince said the franchise fee that would have been paid goes directly to the NFL. Lulu Dudley said I mean regardless we got the last slot.
I guess that is true.
Lulu Dudley said that. Lulu Dudley said franchise fee. That's what it was.
That makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that they would need that fee, but it still doesn't make sense to me that an ownership group would raise money for it.
An expansion team, and the Patriots almost moved here. That's when Kraft bought them. The dude Vince said that was in 1994.
In fact, early on in the process, Touchdown Jacksonville withdrew their bid after failing to come to terms with the city of Jacksonville for renovations of the then Gator Bowl. Thankfully, however, the Touchdown Jacksonville group had some strong supporters, such as the NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, and eventually agreed to a deal with the city for stadium renovations and shockingly sold all 10,000 premium seats in just a week's time. Okay.
Lulu Dudley said they didn't ask us to, we did it on our own, because we wanted the team. Think like a GoFundMe started by someone not actually a part of the person's inner circle.
Interesting. Well, I guess ultimately y'all got what you wanted. You got your team. They're there now. They're
The dude Vince said sounds more like this money raised was for the stadium and not the team directly.
Possibly. I don't know. It'd be an interesting thing to figure out what that money was used for.
Lulu Dudley said that's why Jack's people love our garbage team.
For the longest time, that stadium was like empty. I guess since drafting Trevor Lawrence, they've been filling it out a little bit more. It'll certainly be more packed next year, that's for sure. But I remember for many years, they had to put tarps over a lot of the seats.
Well, the Jaguars made the AFC Championship game their second year.
They went, I forget who their first head coach was. Was that Coughlin?
The dude Vince said Coughlin.
Yeah, Tom Coughlin. Yeah, they were pretty good with him. I remember, I didn't start paying attention to Jacksonville, though, until Jack Del Rio. And they were kind of off and on with him. Like, they would go to the playoffs one year, the next year they wouldn't, the next year after they would, the next year they wouldn't. They were off and on, but they were still, like, a feisty team under Jack Del Rio. After him, though, they just kind of went into the wilderness a little bit.
The dude Vince said and Mark Brunell was their QB, with Jimmy Smith being their number 1 receiver, and Fred Taylor.
Mark Brunell.
Lulu Dudley said no, it was the franchise fee. The Gator Bowl funding came from the city taxes. When we needed more bathrooms, Altel stepped up and used it to their advantage.
That makes sense.
At Gabriel2636 said Nerdcast.
Yo, what's up, Gabe? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight? How's your night treating you? All right, I guess I'll jump into I'm gonna jump into Fallout. I don't know how close I am to the end of that, but I feel like I might be getting kind of close. But before I do that, we're gonna have an inaugural we're gonna do an inaugural transition into the Fallout universe.
He stood unshaken, a voice in the storm, a man of conviction, a heart reborn. He spoke the truth when the cost was high. He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name. Rally Kirk, his courage our own. Together unbroken, we'll make heaven known. A husband, a father, his family held near. A home built on scripture, on faith without fear. He stood unshaken.
I won't lie, I've been slightly obsessed with that rendition of that song. It is unironically really catchy. In this moment, I am Charlie Kirk. All right, let me launch this thing. Is this the right one? I've been listening to that on like repeat. I'm like, damn, where's the full version of this? I unironically want to listen to this. Oh, also, I did end up modding that Star Trek Voyager Elite Force game too. It looks a little bit better, just a little bit, which is kind of neat. Wait, where'd my... all right, where did I last leave off on this? The fuck? Why am I walking so slow? I'm not encumbered. What? Why am I walking so fucking slow?
Lulu Deadly sent a link.
Why the fuck am I walking so slow? Am I hurt? I'm perfectly healthy.
Lulu Deadly said I Know You Are was the franchise feed because we were glued to the TV for the announcement of the second NFL slot. But I'll quit taking about my only connection to NFL. I just wanted to be included in the sports ball conversation.
No, you could talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's interesting. You know stuff about it than I more stuff about this than I do, so why can't I run? This is really fucking annoying. It's acting like I'm encumbered or something. It's zooming me in.
Lulu said that song went way harder than it deserved to WTF, haha.
No, I'm saying it's legit awesome. Why is it zooming my view in? You know what? I think it's fucking broken or some shit. Let me quit. Welcome to main menu. See about continuing. Still. I have a gun. I have my gun equipped. It won't let me draw it though. It won't let me draw my gun. It won't let me do anything. Why are my controls busted? This doesn't make any sense. Oops.
The dude Vince asks, are you playing with keyboard?
Yeah, same as I always play with. All right, let me relaunch it. It's always got to be fucking something with Bethesda games.
Lulu Deadly said I found the coolest keyboard accessory.
There we go. God damn, what the fuck was this all about? Coolest keyboard accessory? What is it? Let's see it.
At Catrioncoli3772 said Bethesda never changes LOL.
Yo, what's up, Kelly? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Oh, shit. Yo, what the fuck?
The dude Vince said I've been going hard at Fallout 76, joined a couple public teams for events but mostly been playing solo and having a blast.
Awesome. What is this shootout I'm hearing?
Lulu Deadly said I did longer nails for New Year's Eve but I cut my pointer and middle short so I can play games. Lulu Deadly said https://a.co/d/9 UKXVQ3.
Hey, you can just say she sent a link. That's what Suki would say.
Lulu Deadly said then I found that.
Oh, that's
The
cute.
dude Vince said it really is just a co-op optional game. Not sure why Steam gives it an MMO tag. It's a deterrent and not fair for the game. At Catrioncoli3772 said I'm good just playing the Mega Man X games and some Doom LOL.
That's a cute keyboard,
At
Lulu.
Catrioncoli3772 said how's your night, Devin?
My night's going okay. You know what? Something I didn't mention earlier. I don't know if these guys are friendly or not. Okay, they're not attacking me, so I guess they are.
Lulu Deadly said it's just sticker for your keyboard.
That scientist we hired has got to be the dumbest asshole I've ever come across.
Okay.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
Oh, I should be wearing the, taking over attack. Hell no.
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
More people defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe?
Lulu Deadly
They held
said I
out as
can
long
put
as
it
they
on
could,
whatever
lost
keyboard I
most of their
want.
force before they retreated.
I want the pink Razor
Gave us a
one,
little
but I
parting
will put it
gift,
on my
too.
black Razor
They
one
had
for
some
now.
of the plant running, but they shut
It's
it all
silicon,
down.
so the cool
Enabled an
lights
old
still
security
shine
system,
through.
too, to keep us away from the
No more
controls.
double-clicking keys with my claws.
No, that's a good buy for you with the nails that you have. That's a good find.
Later.
What was I gonna say? Forget what I was gonna say.
We're supposed to be relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us.
We won't go
I don't think
quietly.
anyone's coming. The Legion can count on that.
Oh yeah. Someone tried to break into my car again. They didn't smash my window this time, thankfully, but they broke my goddamn door handle from the driver's side door. So now I can only open it from the inside, which is annoying.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes
Lulu
you
Deadly
wish for a
said that
nuclear
sucks.
winter. Nice job out there.
Stricker
does
19
suck.
said, hey, sorry to hear that.
Yo, what's up, J Trigger? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? It's annoying for sure, and it's like
At
everything
Captain
else.
3772 said, damn, a lot of break-ins lately. Stay safe.
Like everything else car related, it's going to be pretty pricey to
We
fix,
should
I'm
be up on
sure.
the front lines, not out here in Bumblefuck. This place is a junkyard.
Glad you're with us.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, these are Legion guys. I can't hit this guy?
At Gabriel 2636 asks, so was your meeting with the sex bots climactic?
No. Alright, you want to go after me? Oh, I'm low AP.
At Catrioncoli 3772 said, yeah, the Legion probably smells.
Oh shit, he got me. I wasn't even paying
Lulu
attention to
Dudley
my...
said, we were so stressed at the hospital that Hal left the keys in the car in the parking garage for like 10 hours. No one want to steal .it enough to pay the $20 fee for not having your validated ticket to get out of the garage. Lulu Deadly said Joe left the keys.
Well, you know, got a lot going on. Lots of stress. I can understand a little bit of absent-mindedness here and there, even if it is... Wait, hold on a second. I'm not really good with laser weapons. I'm going to stick with my... Actually, do I have...
Lulu Deadly said no, I agree. Super valid. Lulu Deadly said wasn't even mad, haha.
Stick with this. Oh shit, they saw me right away. What the fuck? Damn, hold on, guys. Get my back. Get my back.
Chopping off people's hands for stealing. I bet it would really cut down on that particular crime.
Man, I'm barely doing any damage to these guys. Oh shit. Damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, 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 alright. I know what I'll do next time.
Haunted Wisp said I got the RAM sticks up and running in my laptop and redid the corrupt OS install.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Enjoy the ability to build and modify PCs while we still can. God damn, they just fucking light my ass up as soon as I walk out the fucking door? Oh shit, who the fuck? God damn it, are you kidding me? Alright, where's my,
Haunted Wisp said, well, I bought it when it wasn't expensive, so I'm very glad they didn't go with sending me a refund and calling it a day.
Jesus.
The dude then said some other company will have to step up to make RAM. These space high prices will just kill gaming.
No, that's what companies are doing. Are there? I mean, who was? I can't remember the name of the company, but they decided that they're going to start making consumer RAM. Since Micron's not anymore. Bandolier armor. This doesn't look like it's any better than the armor I have now. Weighs a lot. Weighs the same amount. Why'd I even come out here?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Lulu Deadly said I'm gonna leave a lurk. Melatonin kicking in. I have to be up stupid early to celebrate Sage's birthday. We are going Six Flags. It's 55 to 30 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Pray for me.
Well,
Snowflake emoji.
thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have fun at Six Flags tomorrow. That's pretty damn cold to be riding roller coasters, but if you bundle up, I'm sure it'll be fine. Am I still injured? Let's sleep for a bit.
Haunted Wisp said, oh, have a fun time.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
At PieLover39462 said sup.
Yo, what's up, Pie Lover? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight?
At PieLover39462 said watching the duck game and it stopped. It probably kept going on Twitch, but I just left.
Yeah,
At PieLover39462 said good.
yeah, the stream kind of crapped out, and it recovered on Twitch, but it didn't on YouTube, and I didn't realize that. So, sorry about that. I did keep playing for a little while. Once I realized that the YouTube stream was down, I just ended the stream altogether.
Pretty sure HQ's forgotten all about us.
Lulu Deadly said we are roller coaster super fans, like National Fan Club membership criteria level. We do what we gotta do, haha.
Well, have fun. Tell Sage I said happy birthday. Wait, isn't this just where I was? No, this is, I guess it's different. No, I guess it's not different. I guess that is where I was.
Lulu Deadly said will do. Lulu Deadly said love you.
Love you too. Have a good rest of your night.
At PieLover39462 said I liked that duck game. I wanna see it. You probably beat it. It's Fallout right now though.
I didn't beat it. I definitely didn't beat it. Oh, hell yeah,
At
right away.
PieLover39462 said goodbye whoever it was.
Oh, nice. I've got no rads. I'll get back to Duck Detective at some point. I do want to see about finishing Fallout New Vegas first.
The dude Vince said it was almost Blueprints by a hair.
I will eventually play that game, Vince. Trust me, I will. I know it seems like I'm avoiding it, but I will get to it. She told me to go see the scientist guy in the back, but am I even tracking that quest? Yeah, talk to the idiot.
At PieLover39462 said last thing I'm saying about Fallout, sorry. I just don't get why people like this game. Its atmosphere is not good.
Wait, hold on. Go look at that. What don't you like about the atmosphere? Are you just not a
The
fan
dude
of
Vince
like...
said what does it's not good mean?
Are you not a fan of, like, the post-apocalyptic setting?
At PyLover 39462 said exactly.
I got you. I mean, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. Here you are.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
At PyLover 39462 said it's not interesting.
Worried? Do I look worried
The
to
dude
you?
Vince said, "Oh,
I've
this
got
guy,
under
LOL."
control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
What?
Well, see, we're getting
The
power
dude Vince said, "I
because the
find
guy
it
running this
fascinating,
place
but I
is
also like
fantastic.
movies like Mad Max."
But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said, look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics.
At PyLover
I said I had a
39462
theoretical
said,
degree
"Don't
in
get me
physics."
wrong, something just
They
missing."
said, welcome aboard.
Theoretical degree in physics.
Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside.
At PyLover
Found it written on one of the stalls
39462
in the
said
bathroom.
some things.
What's in your fridge? Scotch. I'll take one of your scotches. Alright, where am I going?
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist? Well, that explains it. NCR? Who do you fight for?
This is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the Followers of the Apocalypse.
Followers of the
If you haven't
Apocalypse.
known it, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn. That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than the power plant? Answer asked me to help increase the...
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
Brotherhood of Steel knew about
They weren't here for
Archimedes?
the past, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the system. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
The dude Vince said I'm hoping Fallout
Then I would
5
say do
integrates
it.
some of the
As long as
mechanics they
power of
made
this
for
planet
Fallout
is committed to the
76.
regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
At
Oh,
PyLover
the NCR has their own
39462
designs
said
for
I
it,
like
no
the
doubt,
melancholy
but
or
resist the
pensive
urge to
setting,
send
but it has
only
no
to the
life.
thriving
It's
communities.
contradicting, but
The
why I
need for
mean is it
power is
needs some
great
music
everywhere.
or something, some kind of
Distributing
spark
it
that
evenly is
post-apocalyptic
the most
does not
rational
give, and
and
that's
humane
pro. Haunted Taco 12 said Fallout 5 will probably be just like Fallout 76.
Yo, what's up, Taco? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe.
The dude Vince
But
said I'd be
eventually,
down for
the
that.
NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion.
At PyLover
They will use this
39462
place for
said
war.
baby because I'm not
Because
hearing the music
possibility
or
exists
playing the
you might
game.
do anything else. You're the only choice.
At PyLover 39462 said Babbly.
Babbly?
Goodbye.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'd like it more than if it were like Fallout 4 lol. The dude Vince said the perk system is so nice in 76.
Alright, going.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'm chillin'. Haunted Taco 12 said literally.
How cold is it? Yeah, how
Haunted
cold is
Taco
it for
12
you?
said it's cold.
It's gotta be fucking near zero where you're at.
At PyLover 39462 said probably. Haunted Taco 12 said it's not so bad.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Haunted Taco 12 said 8 degrees Fahrenheit.
This thing is fucking booby trapped?
The dude Vince said it's 25 here.
8 degrees? Oh my god, fuck that. Oh, my leg is still hurt.
At PyLover 39462 said me and Yoldnercast aren't built for the cold man.
Yeah, I'm not doing 8 degrees. Rigged
Haunted Taco
shotgun.
12 said I was born in the heat. At PyLover 39462 said or girl. Haunted Taco 12 said I think it was like 120 degrees Fahrenheit the day I was born. Haunted Taco 12 said but I like the cold. At PyLover 39462 said you've adapted then Taco.
Considering how small you are, I'd figure that the cold would be borderline fatal to you.
At PyLover 39462 said haunted you got it locked. Haunted Taco 12 said LOL. Haunted Taco 12 said I do get cold easily.
Yeah, all small people get cold
the dude
easily.
said I'd rather be freezing than sweating my ass off. Haunted Taco 12 said but I'd rather be cold than too hot.
That's what everybody says. Not
At
me.
Lover 39462 said Haunted must have been born in Arizona. Haunted Taco 12 said Mexico.
Oops. There was a missile in there?
At
Fucking
Lover
put a missile in there.
39462 said okay.
You've got a nice... Wait, hold on. Where's the thing at? You've got a nice fireplace, though, and shit, right? If I recall correctly.
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah.
Yeah, that could make a difference.
The Dude Vince said at Haunted Taco 12 I just hit level 176.
Enemies
Getting
are
that
nearby.
third legendary perk card has been nice.
What enemy is it? This guy's not an enemy. Since when are the NCR an enemy of mine? I'm their homie. Wait, is it back here somewhere?
Haunted Taco 12 said nice.
Oh, it's in here.
Haunted Taco 12 said I like 76 because I get to play Fallout with my dad.
Where are they?
The Dude Vince said yeah, the co-op is nice for that.
Are they inside here?
At Lover 39462 said about Fallout the post-apocalyptic setting is so random and it needs music, but because I'm not playing it I'm probably not hearing the music.
Music is playing right now.
Haunted Taco 12 said, and that's like a core memory as a child of sitting on his lap and playing Fallout 1 and 2 with him. At Lover 39462 said Mad Max is cool but Fallout is different.
Why do I have to kill the guard dogs?
At Lover 39462 said need to raise the volume then.
Can you guys not hear?
At Lover 39462 said me and me. The Dude Vince said in 76 there's a perk to pacify animals. Haunted Taco 12 said I can hear it just fine.
Pretty loud in my headphones. Aw, he's still that's sad. That makes me so sad. He's still sitting there. Stop shooting their heads off, man.
Haunted Taco 12 said you monster.
I didn't want to. Push this guy over. Can you push him over, please? Oh, that's too sad. No, let me.
Haunted Taco 12 said don't worry, Devin. The ATF
There
will be
we
sending
go.
you a job offer soon.
Ah, boy.
The Dude Vince said maybe you can push him over in the remaster.
I'm not gonna wipe out NCR soldiers. They're my boys.
At Lover 39462 said Mad Max is cool. The desert is a little desolate though. The dude Vince said one thing about music and ambient sound in Fallout is if there's too much of it you may not hear gunshots and other things you need to hear. The dude Vince said the silence is also kind of the atomosphere.
Okay, so I gotta go in here.
The dude Vince said the typos too.
Oh shit! You know, they did mention that. They did say something about that.
462 said I'm not an expert, I'm not playing the game, but from what I see my opinion is what it is. Haunted Taco 12 asks, does anyone remember Street Corner Becky? Haunted Taco 12 asks what happened to him. The dude Vince said never heard of him.
Damn it, I was blocked by that fucking thing. I don't know if there's a good way for me to engage with those.
Made in the USA.
Oh shit.
At PieLover 39462 said Street Corner Becky used to do me solids. The dude Vince said, and that's why I changed my Twitch name Taco, thanks. At PieLover 39462 said Street Corner Becky.
Oh shit, what the fuck? It got my arm.
The dude Vince said Pielovier, that used to be my Twitch handle on here, lol. Haunted Taco 12 said Sag. At PieLover 39462 said I don't know any Street Corner Beckys.
How am I gonna deal with these things?
The dude Vince said come to the Midwest, we got them all over.
Oh shit. I gotta start looking for booby traps more.
At PieLover 39462 said okay Vince. At PieLover 39462 said by the way Vince is a badass name, that name is cool. Haunted Taco 12 said I knew a girl named Beck. Haunted Taco 12 said Becky. At PieLover39462 said I know Vince's. Haunted Taco 12 said thanks, my name is also Vince.
I don't know if I... Wait, what's a thump thump? Oh. Oh, this shoots grenades? Maybe I could use this.
Haunted Taco 12 said we are all Vince. The Dude Vince said at Haunted Taco 12 what elements of 76 would you like to see in the next Fallout? For me it's the perk system, how easy it is to change them. I feel like the Pip-Boy is better. Graphics too, these bounty system is nice as well. At PieLover39462 said I know Vince's. At PieLover39462 said Taco you ain't no Vince Playa.
My head is crippled.
The Dude Vince said oh, and way easier to set hotkeys to change weapons and to heal. Haunted Taco 12 said I am Vince.
Alright, hold on a second. Use your doctor's bag, I guess.
Haunted Taco 12 said I like the presence of Radiant Quests. Haunted Taco 12 said that don't feel cheap.
Radiant Quest that don't feel cheap. What do you mean by that?
Haunted Taco 12 said well, they did initially. The Dude Vince asks always set in the same place? Haunted Taco 12 said but after some time, the bounties and stuff could be fun.
Oh, you're talking about
Haunted
Fallout
Taco
76.
12 said I also like the World Dane of 76 more, but I also hate Boston.
Okay.
The Dude Vince
Looks
said
like I
it's
dealt
kind of
with him.
crazy that 76 started with just a small part of West Virginia, and now you have Ohio, Pittsburgh, and Atlantic City. Haunted Taco 12 said well.
Oops.
Haunted Taco 12 said kinda Pittsburgh and Atlantic City. The Dude Vince said I know Pitt is from Fallout 3. Haunted Taco 12 said they're both basically glorified dungeons.
Pittsburgh is a dungeon? I know some people from there who would agree with that statement. Or at least I knew some people.
The Dude Vince said she means the areas in the game are just one map.
Oh, I know. It's just a funny statement.
At PieLover39462 said this music is nice. At PieLover39462 said I'll say I'm wrong.
Oh, come on. I should be able to.
The Dude Vince said wait till you hear all the old Western songs.
Yeah, Arachnid, the reason why you don't hear music is because I guess Arachnid always gets on me on this too. I guess I should turn on the radio. Although you can't really hear it that well. Where am I supposed to go?
The dude Vince said I feel like some of the songs they use have to be on public domain by now.
No, they've got some Frank Sinatra songs and shit.
The dude Vince said unless they got their copyrights extended cause of the game. At PieLover39462 said I get it now.
What the fuck am I supposed to do in here? Okay, so... I gotta go to the observation level 1.
The dude Vince said I kind of forced myself to play this cause of the show. It's always been my least favorite Fallout. At
Least favorite?
PieLover39462 said this game's a little too much though still I think.
You like this less than Fallout
The dude
4?
Vince said I don't know why. It just always felt hella janky.
Well, I couldn't adequately play it without patching a lot of the crashes, so there is that.
At PieLover39462 said a lot of games of this though you say these games are short.
Where am I supposed to go?
At PieLover39462 said though.
The hell am I supposed to... Oh, this is a fucking door.
Haunted Taco 12 said I hope they do more with the remasters and not do M like Oblivion.
What's the matter, you fancy ass Pico? Getting tired? There's nothing I like.
The dude Vince said when I was a kid I liked short, platformer games, but with game prices what they are, and renting games not a thing, I want as much for my dollar as I can get. Haunted Taco 12 said make them more moddable and actually fix stuff and not abandon it.
Hope they do more with the remasters and not do them like Oblivion.
At PieLover39462 said you say these games are short though.
I didn't mind the Oblivion remaster, to be honest.
Today's a hell of a day to die, Kami.
Kami? What?
The dude Vince said the main quests are probably 20 to 30 hours. The dude Vince said maybe 10 if you know Life It. At PieLover39462 said a lot of game servers are destroyed nowadays. Servers don't last but up to half a year. Haunted Taco 12 said it was good, but had some major overarching issues. The dude Vince said that's true for online games. This is not an online game.
Thought I heard another robot voice.
At PieLover39462 said some of the best games I've played had extremely long servers.
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Where is that guy at? Did I miss you somewhere? He was sounding real close. What are my rats at? Oh, there's all sorts of fucking... They're behind the door, aren't they?
The dude Vince said Pie
Not
Lover.
bad.
I play an MMO that's turning 23 in May, so I hear you there. At Pie Lover 39462 asks, this game doesn't have an online mode?
That's what Fallout 76 is for.
Haunted Taco 12 said no.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Hostiles, law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
They are hunting my ass. Where are they at?
At Pie Lover 39462 said yes Vince.
This area clear. Proceeding.
The dude
with
Vince
search
said unluckily, they didn't shit the bed for their online game, like games like Concord did.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. This area clear. Please step into the open and identify yourself.
The dude Vince said oh yeah, in 76 I made my Pip-Boy pink. At Scuba Lemur said hell yeah great game.
Step into the open and identify yourself. Or hostiles. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Where are they at?
False alarm. Standing down. This area clear. Scanning with search protocol.
Where the fuck are they?
At Pie Lover 39462 said some people are infatuated with this game though crazy and love it why.
Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
You know, it's okay to have people just like a game, man. You don't... If it's not into you, then if it's not something... Oh, shit, what the fuck?
Law and order will be restored.
If you're not into it, that's fine. It's just a game you're not into.
Please step into the open and identify your hostiles.
So it's these guys.
Law-abiding citizens
At
have
Pie Lover
nothing to fear.
39462 said might be that FING good.
Please step into the open and identify
Haunted Taco
yourself.
12 said it's probably my second after Fallout 2.
Oh, it's like there's a bunch of them. They're
At Pie
all...
Lover 39462 said I'm just saying people buy PCs just for this game.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Got him.
At Pie Lover 39462 said that's what I'm saying. The dude Vince said I tried to play 2 recently but the map kept freezing. Haunted Taco 12 said yeah, they need a little love.
I
The dude
haven't,
Vince said damn old games and their old problems.
I haven't played 2 since high school.
Haunted Taco 12 said that Bethesda doesn't give them.
You know, I've actually been thinking a lot about...
At Pie Lover 39462 said buying a $5,000 PC for a game, the game must be really good.
I mean, if somebody's spending $5,000 on a PC, it's not just for one game. I mean, I spent maybe... I don't know how much I spent building this. Maybe $1,300 building this one. But, like, you could go through my YouTube back
The dude
catalog.
Vince said people don't buy $5,000 PCs for Fallout LOL.
Right. You can go through my PC, buy a YouTube back
Haunted
catalog.
Taco 12 said nobody buys
And
a
see-
$5,000 PC for this game.
The huge list of games that I've played on this machine.
Haunted Taco 12 said you could buy a Walmart laptop for like $400 to play this game.
This one's an old one.
The dude Vince said this game can play on a potato.
I mean, it would crash, but
At PieLover
you could probably launch it.
39462 said, well, I've heard people buy an expensive PC for this game, that's why I'm saying.
Well, if somebody has the money to spend and they want
Haunted
to
Taco
spend it on a
12 said it would
PC.
actually run better on old operating systems.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So,
At PieLover
apparently,
39462 said a Fallout game, which one?
apparently, I guess Windows operating system now is being mostly coded by AI, which is very concerning from a security standpoint and a stability standpoint. And they're forcing a bunch of AI into a lot of, like, they're going to have AI in File Explorer, which basically means that their AI,
Haunted Taco 12 said clankers.
their AI agents will have access to your hard drive and all your files, all of your sensitive data, and it'll train their models off of it. And I was wondering, like,
At PieLover 39462 said the only reason I'm talking is because I heard people buy expensive PCs for it, which Fallout game.
so
The
like,
dude Vince said hide your porn.
no,
At
it's not
PieLover
even the,
39462 said that is crazy.
it's not even the porn or anything. It's like, I have tax
Haunted Taco
documents and
12 said
shit.
leave your porn in the open.
I have tax documents. I have, like, scans of my driver's license and stuff for, you know, when I have to apply for certain things that need that, right? Like, you know, there's a lot of information that you have on your computer. The idea that there's just going to be some AI agent from Microsoft just scanning all that
PieLover
shit.
39462 said hide your kids, hide your wife.
A lot of people are talking about, like, oh, just go to Linux. And Linux is not the most user-friendly thing in the world, but I'm wondering, like, I wonder if there's an opportunity here to make, like, a version of a Linux OS that looks, feels, and operates like what is, in my view, the best version of Windows, which is Windows
Haunted Taco
98
12 said I enjoy
OSR2.
Linux more, pretty much.
For people that aren't
Haunted Taco 12 said yes. You can
computer
absolutely
savvy,
make that.
tech savvy, they still want their comfortable Windows feel. Just make a Windows 98 skin or wrapper for Linux, and make sure. I mean, I don't know how compatible Windows-based games are on Linux operating systems. That's the other thing. Is like, will I be able to edit videos? Will I be able to wait? What? Let me. You fucking asshole! Now how do I have to do
The dude
this?
Vince said I have a daily I can do in 76 cook grilled fish while intoxicated.
No, I came in through this way.
The dude Vince said oh yes, the fishing, I want that in Fallout 5.
The fuck? There's just like a brain connected to the... This robot has been fitted with a variety of tools specialized for industrial maintenance. There is a slot in the back of his head where it looks like a keyboard could fit.
Haunted Taco 12 said fishing.
This doesn't look safe.
At PieLover 39462
Looks like an OSHA
said
violation.
AI crazy.
Damn, where am I sending power? McCarran and Vegas Strip? Fremont and West Side? Full region? Archimedes 2? I don't know what any of those mean.
Haunted Taco 12 said I usually full region to help everyone out.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm doing that. Now what does it fucking want me to do? Initiate reflector targeting from the console on the tower observation deck. Where the fuck is the tower observation deck?
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
The Dude Vince asks, have you met House in the game? The Dude Vince said can't remember.
Yeah, I did. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Wait, what? The consoles aren't responsive. For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Power configuration would need to be set up. The tower's mainframe, the two government terminals. I think I did all of that other shit. Do I just have to wait for a while?
Haunted Taco 12 said I don't personally really adhere to any faction and just kinda try to do whatever is good in my eyes. The Dude Vince said seeing him in the show, they did a good job in that casting.
Oh yeah, he looks exactly like he does in the game. I recognized him in the game from the show.
When you say I love you.
Alright, how do I get that? How do I get back down? Oh shit, what the fuck?
Haunted Taco 12 asks, are you guys up to date?
Up to date? What do you mean? Oh, on the show? No. I don't think I didn't watch the last episode.
Haunted Taco 12 said on the show. The Dude Vince said I am.
Yeah, I still gotta watch the last episode.
Haunted Taco 12 said I like the show.
The fuck? Oh. No, the show's great. I like it too.
Haunted Taco 12 said some really hate what they've done to New Vegas. Haunted Taco 12 said, but I think it's an interesting spin on things.
Here we go. Oh, brother.
The Dude Vince said I think people need to let things play out.
I'm glad those guys don't seem to mind the fact that I killed those dogs. Not that I wanted to.
At PieLover39462 said obviously it's okay people like this game, I just wanted to know why.
What can I help you with?
At PieLover39462 said I'm good now though.
I saw that on the monitors here.
Haunted
You sent it
Taco
to
12
everyone.
said I think
Very
it's an
admirable.
interesting take.
Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
You give me
Haunted Taco 12 said hot take.
big book. Oh, stim packs. Hell yeah.
The dude Vince said
Two
it's
doctor's
what,
bags,
15 to
alright.
20 years after the game? Anything could have happened.
Oh shit.
Haunted Taco 12 said I do and don't like Cooper. Haunted Taco 12 said I think he's a very complicated character. At Genetic Memory Farms said good evening good peeps, I hope you are all safe and stoned.
Yo, what's up, Genetic Memory Farms? Welcome back to the stream. How are you
The
doing
dude Vince
tonight?
said I think 200 years killed most of his humanity. Haunted Taco 12 said I like the human version of Cooper. I think the ghoul version of him is just a sad fool. At PieLover39462 asks what's good genetic, you know who Street Corner Becky is?
Cooper. Is that Walton Goggins' character?
Haunted Taco 12 said Yage. The dude Vince said yeah, Cooper Howard.
I like his character. How do I get out of here?
Haunted Taco 12 said not to be confused with Todd Howard. The dude Vince said I'm hoping by the end of the series he's regained some of his humanity.
Oh shit. When did you die? God damn, I was gonna talk to you. You were the one that
Haunted
was
Taco
like
12 said I believe Lucy is helping with that.
oh, you were the one with the bandolier armor. Oh shit. Alright, well, fucking sorry.
Haunted Taco 12 said I think they are having a good father-daughter dynamic.
Do I have the
Haunted Taco 12 said I think it's thematic that he's helping her be tougher and she's helping him be more human. The dude Vince said without having watched Last of Us, mainly cause I don't care about it, I think Fallout is the best video game adaptation ever, but I'm also biased.
season
39462 said not safe and stone genetic.
season 1 of
Haunted
Fallout
Taco 12
or
said I
of
think she reminds him a lot of himself when he was a human.
season 1 of Last of Us is phenomenal. I probably like it more than Fallout.
At
Season
Genetic
2
Memory
fell
Farms
off
said, I
though.
believe I am aware, not IRL but from here. The dude Vince said I just never played those games.
Alright, time to get drunk.
The dude Vince said Street Corner Becky is me, that name is not coming back lol. At PieLover39462 said I'm not safe and stoned. At PieLover39462 said
Damn, how the hell do I get back over there?
At PieLover39462 asks what's not coming back. The Dude Vince said the worst video game adaptations is anything Uwe Boll made.
Give me the rest of your booze.
The Dude Vince said though I have a soft spot for In the Name of the King.
Really? Why?
At Genetic Memory Farm said that
Oops.
shall forever be known as Vince. Haunted Taco 12 said the Warcraft movie was fine.
Oh, I heard that was awful.
The Dude Vince said yeah, I liked that one. At PieLover39462 said before Vince was the streets though.
Alright, I guess I need to drop something.
At PieLover39462 said can't forget about the streets. The Dude Vince said I've been Vince for 41.5 years. At PieLover39462 said you're past.
A BB gun? Does this actually do... It doesn't do any damage. Why do I have this?
The Dude Vince said tutorial weapon.
Drop that.
At PieLover39462 said you got out the streets Vince, good for you. The Dude Vince said Haunted Taco 12 said I've been Vince for a few minutes. At PieLover39462 said can't forget where you came from though. At Genetic Memory Farm said I mean the question really is what are your expectations for a Warcraft movie? If you set your expectations appropriately it was okay for what it was.
I only watched like maybe 5 minutes of it before I was like, all right, this is awful.
Haunted Taco 12 said Yage.
Are you saying it's something I should give another shot?
Haunted Taco 12
What's
said, I
happening?
mean,
What's
it's
going
not
on
a great
here?
Movie.
Why am I freaking out?
At PieLover39462 said and Vince, the streets are calling. At PieLover39462 said especially the corners. The Dude Vince said I'm a little over that joke at this point lol. At Genetic Memory Farm said if you just set the bar low and enjoy it for just a fun movie take on the property it works.
I don't understand what's happening right now. Why do I keep freaking out?
At Genetic Memory Farm said enjoy it for what it is, like Pacific Rim. At
Oh, Pacific Rim was a great movie, though.
Said don't ever forget where you came from Vince. Haunted Taco 12 said take anti-venom.
Am I poisoned? I don't think I'm
The
poisoned.
Dude Vince said it gets the setting and set pieces right. The acting is hammy, but it's honestly what I expected out of it. At PieLover39462 said the street corners. At PieLover39462 said. The dude Vince said at least it's not alone in the dark. At PieLover39462 said, do you have a long line of recommended games? I'm not even gonna bother.
Recommended games? Me? I mean,
Haunted Taco 12 said I've heard Until Dawn was good.
I've heard mixed things about that one. I don't know that. Well, I have to think. What was the last video game based movie I watched? It may have been, honestly, it may have been Detective Pikachu.
The dude Vince said I need more of those Pokemon movies.
I thought it was great. I liked Detective Pikachu.
The dude Vince said that one did really well, and nothing 7 years later. Bummer. Haunted Taco 12 said I think we're reaching a point where cinema and games are starting to blend. The dude Vince said yeah, and they are actually starting to be good. The dude Vince said even the Sonic movies are really good.
See what I'm doing for these people? It's crazy. The level of fucking effort I put into them. I put in for them.
Haunted Taco 12 said the worst video game movie I've probably ever seen was the Hitman movie. Haunted Taco 12
You never
said it
watched
sucked.
You never watched Double Dragon?
The dude Vince said I never bothered, but I do like Timothy Oliphant. At Genetic Memory Farm said Devin, have you ever by chance played MechWarrior? Video game or tabletop? The latest Mercenaries video game is awesome BTW. Haunted Taco 12
I've never
said
played
no, but
MechWarrior,
Hitman
no.
was bad. The dude Vince said Doom 2005 was pretty bad.
All of those are better than Double Dragon. Double Dragon might be the worst. I mean, outside of the Uwe Boll movies. The Uwe Boll movies, I don't even know if I count those as movies, honestly. Those were tax schemes more than they were movies.
The dude Vince said I liked In the Name of the King because of the cast.
It had an ensemble cast like Jason Statham, Ray Liotta, but like...
The dude Vince said, but for me it was a so bad it's good kind of thing.
That is exactly what it is.
Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands.
That's it? You son of a bitch. I went through hell to do that.
At PieLover39462 said y'all guys remember the Dragon Ball Z movie with people.
Oh, that was a uniquely awful movie too. That movie was so bad that it actually inspired Akira Toriyama to re-engage in Dragon Ball Z.
Was awful too.
Like, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to have ended after the Majin Buu saga. He didn't really have anything to do with GT, but that movie was so bad that he was like, no, I need to return to Dragon Ball and start. And that's why Dragon Ball Super exists.
Evening.
I heard mixed things about Speed Racer. I know some people that like it and some people that
was
don't.
Bad for me because I had some dude trying to talk about shit when it was movie time. The dude Vince said I also love Super Mario 1993 for the so bad it's good. At PieLover39462 said that's crazy. Haunted Taco 12 said we need a Ridge Racer movie.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
I mean, there's a Gran
At
Turismo
Genetic
movie.
Memory Farm said on my Commodore 64 I had Conan the Barbarian, Ghostbusters, Bruce Lee's Game of Death. Like back in the day you could license anything cheap. It was a total gamble, but those three were great. The dude Vince said but John Leguizamo can kick rocks with being mad about the new one. The dude Vince said I love that Gran Turismo movie. Haunted Taco 12 said, and it's just cause Hirai saying Ridge Racer Ridgey Racer over and over
I'm afraid
again.
There's still patients in need of treatment. Help them if you can.
Oh, I need medicine higher. That's why I couldn't help him. I should have boosted my medicine.
At PieLover39462 said the Street Fighter movie people say is terrible.
Have you seen any of the images of the new Street Fighter movie that's coming out? I don't know if they had a trailer for it or not, actually.
The dude Vince said I cannot wait to see that.
Was there a trailer for that?
The dude Vince said teaser yeah. At PieLover39462 said I saw something like that. At Genetic Memory Farm said yeah I guess I misunderstood I mentioned good games from good movies not good movies from good games. The dude Vince said Cody Rhodes looks absolutely ridiculous, but those games were always campy and meant to be.
I'm gonna have to look this up now. Give me a second.
Haunted Taco 12 said Chun-Li could still pretend that I'm a watermelon. The dude Vince said LOL Taco.
Is this it? Is this the official one?
The dude Vince said Kino is AI trailers.
Is it?
The dude Vince said
All
I
right.
think.
Well then, fucking
The dude Vince
block
said
this
no,
shit.
looks right.
Is this the actual trailer or not? What's the actual trailer? Okay, this is from the Game Awards. Oh, this is from Legendary. Okay, this is the same thing. This looks... I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Who's responsible for this? I want to know. I said that like I'm about to fucking met out some justice.
39462 said too much, huh?
Street Fighter 20. Is this coming out this year? Directed by Kitao Sakurai.
Said looks terrible.
Dalan Musan. Okay, who is this director? Japanese-born American filmmaker is best known for collaborations with Eric Andre. Oh no! The principal director of the Eric Andre Show. I fucking don't like Eric Andre at all. And the writer-director of Bad Trip, which is, I guess, an Eric Andre thing. Is this his first? Wait, no, he did Transformations. Well, he didn't direct. His directorial debut, I guess, is Aardvark.
At PieLover39462 said Eric Andre is funny.
I always just found him really annoying, honestly. American Argentine crime thriller film written and directed and
The dude
starring.
said I'm all for it. I'm sick of everything needing to be dark and serious and brooding with people taking everything too serious.
Oh, I have nothing. That is not my primary concern. You should know that I'm not on that tip. I guess okay. He did Aardvark, Bad Trip, and then Street Fighter. Okay, well, I guess you're gonna prove it one way or another. Who wrote this? Deland Moussan is an American screenwriter and actor best known for work on Iron Sky, The Coming Race, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, okay, and Captain America: Brave New World. Make of that what you will.
At PieLover39462 said annoying.
Oh,
Don't take
okay.
things too seriously, man. You need to relax if you think he's really annoying.
He is annoying.
At PieLover39462 said Chillix.
It is as relaxed as I can be when I
At
say that Eric Andre is
PieLover39462
really
said anyways.
fucking annoying. I don't like him. I never liked him. I'm not saying he's a bad person or anything. Actually, quite the opposite. He seems like he's genuinely a cool dude with some pretty good takes on things. But when I watch his show, I'm just like, this is annoying. I'm going to turn this off. The Golden... Oh, okay, so this dude's written some video games. Iron Phoenix. I remember seeing this box when I worked at GameStop, but I never played it. He was the main writer on the Golden Compass game. Hey, if you want to talk about video game adaptations, here's one, The Golden Compass. And then a script adaptation for Front Mission Evolved. Okay. Okay. Did a documentary, consultant writer, see what I'm saying? Deaf Entertainers documentary. That's interesting. Feature film. Wait.
Haunted Wisp said I never liked that show on Adult Swim and just figured it's another sign that I'm getting older.
This wasn't on his thing. Iron Sky. Science fiction comedy. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the other thing.
39462 said Chillax. If he's not your taste, it's okay.
Well, I'm just sharing my... I mean, it's the same with you sharing your opinion on Fallout. I'm just sharing my opinion on Eric Andre. I just think he's annoying. That's all. Oh, wait. Truth. Was this that episode with... Is this that episode with... Damn it, I forget his name. The Black Captain America. Not Samuel, the first Black Captain America.
39462 said it's okay.
After using him... Isaiah Bradley, yeah. Okay, so this dude wrote that Isaiah Bradley episode of... Okay, I think most people regard this episode as the best episode of that season. Or series, I guess. Okay, interesting. So he wrote this one. Okay, cool.
Haunted Taco 12 said I have a confession to make.
Never heard of this dude, but that's fine. Noah Centineo.
The dude Vince said I loved the series and thought the movie was lame.
Yukoji. Helena Lang as Chun-Li. Roman Reigns as Akuma.
At Genetic Memory Farms said Devin's channel so he doesn't have to Chillax and maybe Eric Andre is annoying? Who's Eric Andre?
Eric Andre is a comedian. Cody Rhodes. Andrew Schultz. I forgot this fucking guy is in it as Dan. Of course, Eric Andre is in it. Why wouldn't he be?
At Genetic Memory Farms said LOL, I am so old.
Jamal.
Haunted Taco 12 said he certainly has his moments.
Jason Momoa, interesting. Oliver Richards.
At PieLover39462 asks.
Orville Peck. Hiroki Goto.
The Dude Vince said Eric Andre has been around for a while.
Mel Jardson.
At PieLover39462 said Genetic, what's wrong?
Wasn't Kylie Minogue Cammy in the first Street Fighter movie? That was Kylie Minogue,
The
right?
Dude Vince said she was.
Okay. Man, I hadn't thought about Kylie Minogue in ages. Okay, I mean, hey, you know what? The movie might be really cool. It might be really cool. I gotta say, I wasn't super impressed by the trailer, but it was a little short teaser. You never know. You can never. That's the thing. Movies based off of fighting games, you never know what it's gonna actually be because it's a fighting game. Like that Mortal Kombat movie that came out on HBO Max a couple years ago. I guess there's a sequel to that that's coming out soon too. The story for that was entirely different than the story for the OG Mortal Kombat movie that came out in like the 90s. Like you could do anything you want story-wise for a fighting game adaptation. So it's really a coin
The Dude
flip.
Vince said I saw that MK movie in theater.
I
The
didn't.
Dude Vince said and really enjoyed it.
I thought it was all right. I didn't dislike it. I certainly liked it more than I thought I would. Okay, interesting.
The Dude Vince said Sub-Zero is coming back as Noob Saibot for the sequel.
What year is that
The
movie
Dude Vince
coming
said
out?
that trailer is out too.
Is it? Is that just called Mortal Kombat 2?
The Dude Vince said yeah.
I got to be careful with these trailers. I'm keeping my eye on YouTube because sometimes playing these trailers they get real mad at me. But I'll watch it.
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man. I
The Dude
appreciate
Vince
it.
said you'll have
They
a
should
claim
do
on
a
the
reboot.
VOD, but nothing to worry about.
Nobody wants that. That went out in the 90s. Johnny Cage. Fit to fight. Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Okay, who is this actor that's playing Johnny Cage? Because
How are you doing that?
he kind of looks like hold on before I say anything.
The Dude Vince said Carl Urban /.
So it is Carl Urban. He looks different. It is Carl Urban. He looks different. Maybe it's just he got older. Maybe I'm used to him with a
At
beard.
Genetic Memory Farm said if I were to say what is wrong, it is that it is rude of you to assume if someone has a distaste for someone you like that they need to relax, especially when they are to use host on the channel.
Yeah, I agree, but it's all good. No malicious intent. No malicious intent was sensed. No malicious intent was delivered.
At Genetic Memory Farm said just my 2 cents.
Yeah, you know what? Because I looked at him and I was like,
At
that looks like...
39462 said there is nothing rude Genetic.
I was like, this looks like Carl Urban's like
At
weird
Pie Lover
twin.
39462 said there.
He needs the beard.
The Dude Vince said alright, let's move on dudes.
I think he needs the beard. He looks... Maybe it's his hair too. I don't know. He looks weird. He's weirding me out a little.
Are you coming or what?
I love Carl Urban though.
Where the hell am I?
It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
That's gotta be against the rules. Can't just go around killing people.
It's called Mortal Kombat for a reason.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
You guys in or what? I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms.
Okay, so we got Jackson, this bitch.
This has got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Carl Urban could do that for sure.
It's time.
At PieLover39462 said it's just opinion genetic, and if I want to convince someone of something I can. It's just talk, and YoldNerdCast can convince me to try out a game.
Showtime.
Did the camera have to spin around like that?
Only the strong survive.
Okay, so
You don't have any powers? Just incredibly handsome.
I guess
Vince said seeing a proper noob Cybot in live action gonna be awesome.
I guess I appreciate the usage of
At
the OG.
9462 said if YoldNerdCast wants.
If I want what?
At PieLover39462 said he.
Not a game. Yeah, I mean, But I guess I appreciate that they're using the old theme, the old Mortal Kombat. Was it Lords of Acid that did that song? That's kind of cool. I think that by too much CG, and it's kind of hard to do a Mortal Kombat without that. But I remember one of like the big opinions, the big criticisms of the first Black Panther movie was that it was awesome up until the last fight. And then you had two CGI Black Panthers fighting each other. They were falling in the sky, and like it didn't have any weight to it, and it felt weird. Like there wasn't really kind of any kind of sense of gravity or impact in their fight. So it just kind of felt like a cartoon a little bit. And I kind of got that a little bit in watching some of those fight scenes in these clips, especially when the camera was spinning around in circles and then everyone's like floating and shit. Like
Haunted
too
Wizard
much
said
CG.
This guy I knew got busted trying to buy shrooms at a Lords of Acid concert.
What a place to get busted trying to buy shrooms. It's like take a look around you, man. Take a look at the name of the band. But I guess we'll see. I like Carl Urban. Hiroyuki Sanada's in it. That's always awesome. I'll always support whatever he's in. So we're gonna get 2.
At PieLover39462 said just don't tell me that because this channel's YoldNerdCasts he's the only one who can say something. At PieLover39462 said that's enough of that.
Yeah, there's no need for anybody to be fighting one another in the chat over anything like that. You express your opinion, I'll express my opinion. If I ever feel like some shit's getting out of line, I'll just straight up tell you. Or I'll just straight up ban you. I don't have a problem with that either.
Said exactly.
But no prolonged fights in the chat over parliamentary procedures. So I guess we're gonna get 2 fighting game based movies in 20. I miss good classic Hong Kong style action movies. The peak of which were movies that came out between 1982 or so, 1980, and 1996.
Haunted Taco 12 said I only fight that pinko that comes around here.
That pinko. I miss those, and I miss really good like martial arts movies. The last one I've seen that was really fucking awesome being, I think, Ip Man with Donnie Yen. Oh, that fucking fight scene. That fight. Oh, I gotta. This might get me clapped. I don't care. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch what I can of it. Like one of the best choreographed.
39462 asks, "Is this Mortal Kombat 2 game or movie?"
It was the movie.
Haunted Wisp said, "I'm just trying to figure out, to this day, how he managed to find the one narc at the concert."
You know, that's a good question, actually. By the way, a very common theme in a lot of Chinese movies, it's really fun, and Korean movies for that matter too, is casting Japanese people as the villains. Of course, it makes sense in the context of World War II, which is, you know, the character Ip Man is based on a real person who was Bruce Lee's trainer. Bruce Lee learned
Taco 12 said, "Yeah."
Bruce Lee learned martial arts from this dude. So this guy was around. He was up and kicking and training and teaching during World War II.
Haunted Taco 12
in which
said they have not gotten over all that yet.
Yeah, well, Japan did commit a pretty incredible series of war crimes against China and Korea. So, and they refused to acknowledge. Well, they kind of, sort of, tacitly had acknowledged
Taco
it
12 said, "Indeed they did."
in the past, but they never apologized for it. They don't really fully acknowledge it. So, like in a lot of a lot of Chinese or Korean movies, like they will still cast Japanese people in like a negative light.
Haunted Taco 12 said, "Enough responsibility isn't taken."
And it makes sense in this context because, you know, it is set in like World War II and whatnot. But when I watch The Wailing, I don't know if you guys have seen The Wailing. I guess maybe I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it because it would spoil it if you hadn't seen it. If you haven't seen The Wailing, I'm not gonna say it. But it made me laugh too. Phenomenal movie, by the way. Phenomenal movie. I can't say enough about it.
Haunted Taco 12 said, "It is a good movie."
It is funny though, in that respect too, which I guess will ultimately kind of serve as a little bit of a spoiler in and of itself. But yeah, just thought about that in the setup to this. The cruelty of the Japanese army. They just killed his friend.
The Dude Vance said, "What did you guys think of the image of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft for the upcoming Prime series?" Some people
She
on
looks
Reddit
great.
said her boobs and pointy enough.
She looks great,
The
I
Dude
think.
Vance said, "Aren't."
She'll probably do better in that context than as Jean Grey. Let me see what... Alright. Watch this, and then I'll probably log off for the night.
At PieLover 39462 said, "There's that Karate Kid Legends movie."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's always a brutal one.
The Dude Vance said, "Looked awful." At Genetic Memory Farm said, "Alright, I am back. What I miss? Fighting
Just
movies?
beating ass.
Anyone thought about a movie based on Darkstalkers or Clay Fighters? The
Clay
surreal fantasy
Fighters.
elements are already there."
Oops, I didn't mean to click on that.
At
You said
Capriel
Clay
Blue
Fighters?
772 said karate. Martial arts uniform emoji.
You know what? Clay Fighters might actually... You know what? Clay Fighters might actually be a really cool IP
The
to
Dude
do...
Vance said Clay Fighters 63 and a third.
To do, like, a... I don't know... Maybe not Pixar style, but like a DreamWorks animation. Maybe a quasi-adult, maybe PG-13 kind of semi-raunchy animated Maybe even
Haunted
claymation.
Wisp said there was a show on TV that made me think of Tomb Raider. Think it was called Relic Hunter or something like that.
You know what? That's actually a good idea, Genetic Memory Farms. I like that. Not so much Darkstalkers. I think there's probably anime movies and
A
stuff.
Genetic Memory Farm said hell yeah.
Probably
I played a
hentai
lot
too.
of Clay Fighters in post-high school. Haunted Wisp said Clay Fighters would be awesome. Haunted Taco 12 said my sensei growing up was a like 6 feet 5 inches Brazilian dude with a ponytail.
I just love the choreography of this scene. It's just so well put together.
772 said the Raid Redemption would make a great third-person action game LOL. At PieLover 39462 asks Haunted that silver ponytail?
And like, if you're this guy, why are you even still in this? Why are you even
12
like...
said nah, his hair was black.
Silver ponytail. If I'm this guy, I'm just hauling ass out of there. I don't know what he expects to do after just watching all that.
At PieLover 39462 said I mean Silver from Karate Kid. Haunted Wisp said my antivirus tells me this is a deep fake.
I guess, I mean, it's a...
edit for a YouTube channel where his host would never shut up about the Raid movies. Came up in literally every conversation. You could be talking about 101 Dalmatians, and somehow he would slip a Raid reference into it.
Awesome.
Haunted Taco 12 said no, my sensei was a good man.
Wisp, your antivirus, I guess, isn't entirely incorrect. It's a movie, so there is some level of fakery going on. I don't think it's a deep fake.
39462 said Terry Silver.
But it is a fake, at least. It's a recreation, dramatization of what they say are historical
Haunted Taco
events.
12 said he served as a good mentor figure in my life. At PieLover 39462 said LMAO.
You know what else? I watched this about a month ago. For the first time in years.
PieLover 39462 said that's good Haunted.
Because it was on TV. I watched Jackie Chan's Rumble in the Bronx.
Said Man of Tai Chi has awesome martial arts.
Yo, what's up, Golden Age? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tai Chi is also... I've always wanted to try Tai Chi.
39462 said your sensei must have been cool.
I've never actually, I've always been interested in learning Tai Chi, but I've never actually, gone down that path. But I watched
Taco 12
I watched Rumble in the Bronx, and that was awesome. I mean, obviously, Rumble in the Bronx was the movie that got Jackie Chan to pop off in America. But the choreography of that movie was also incredibly awesome. And I mean, a lot of the choreography for his movies obviously are awesome. But it just, you watch, I think, and I thought about this a little bit watching that Mortal Kombat trailer, where there's just so much CGI, and yeah, it's cheap-ish, I guess, and easy to just kind of plug CGI action scenes in there, but there is no replacement for the real thing. And there are issues with doing the real thing to the level that Jackie Chan did, breaking virtually every bone in his body, suffering. I mean, the guy probably has the craziest CTE you've never heard of, but outside from the negative ramifications of that, what he put on film is fucking incredible and could never be replicated or bested by any kind of CG. And I miss that. I miss kinetic filmmaking.
The first Mortal Kombat movie. Well, the 2021 movie for $75 million, I think. I wonder what the budget for 2 is.
I mean, I would imagine it'd be around the same, huh? Guess they haven't released it.
The dude Vince
I don't
said
doubt it would.
MDM
It might be
55 million.
cheaper.
That's pretty good for modern times.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be cheaper, honestly. Like, Warner Brothers Discovery aren't in the market of spending any money right now. They're scaling everything back while charging you more money.
39462 said, I guess we'll find out when we watch the movie, Vince.
You know what? I didn't even realize that I had my camera off.
39462 said, oh.
And I have my camera off
The dude
because
Vince said Netflix has said it's keeping 45-day windows for WB movies for theaters.
I guess I'll end the night with this.
Haunted Taco 12 said, I thought you were just feeling a little shy. The dude Vince said, LOL.
He spoke the truth when the cost was high. He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name. Rally Kirk, is courage our own. Together unbroken, we'll make heaven known. A husband, a father.
The dude Vince said, see you all tomorrow after the Bills beat the Broncos. At Golden Sage said this song would hit hard in a kung fu movie.
Honestly, this song hits hard on its own. Shockingly hits hard on its own. Like, legit banger. Legit banger. I would bump it if I could find the full version, but hey, you know what? Maybe somebody will drop that at some other point in the future.
Charlie Kirk out here catching TD passes.
Charlie Kirk had 8 receptions. He's putting in the work. All right, that's it for me tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate it, as always. I will be back tomorrow. Wait. What are you sneaking in here? Come on, lady. Want me to get off of this thing? I'm signing off right now, okay? Yeah, and then you want me to give you some more fish, some more of those fish chips, don't you? Yeah, well, no. No more fish chips. All right, that's it for me. I will be back tomorrow.
At Genetic Memory Farm said, I thought Charlie Kirk caught one. The dude Vince said, you old 6 Galby.
Well, he did have one reception, but
High Lover 39462 said you didn't play the
not a
duck game
touchdown.
well. Good night, everyone.
I may play that tomorrow. We'll see.
Haunted Taco
We'll
12
see.
said, you old 6 Suki.
But stop by tomorrow, hang out. Hope to see you there. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you when I see you. Later, everybody.
The dude Vince said database cat's eye.